Neo Geo. It's technically a research stream, but I've already played this game before, like a few days ago. I'm gonna do actually I'm gonna do a regular mode, and then I'm gonna go to team mode. So we'll see how it. We'll do a video for team mode later, because I forgot there was an option to have more than one player on this game. This is actually, I believe, this is the most recent game on the collection, because Metal Slug came out in '96 according to this. So we'll be playing this. Beat game on easy. I'm probably not gonna beat this game. At least not during this video. We're playing on easy mode, so we'll see how we do. Change player, special attacks, evasive maneuvers, and shoot. So we have a dodge roll in this game. This is a top-down shooter, like Guerrilla War, Ikari Warriors. And in this case, actually this is the only top-down shooter on the Neo Geo that I've heard of. This game has sort of an interesting, it's not a twin-stick shooter, but it has a reasonably reasonably tuned top-down shooting system that makes it far easier to shoot on diagonals than most games of this type. Mercs had a problem. Super Contra had a problem where anytime you tried to shoot diagonally, the game didn't make it easy for you to hold your position while you were shooting on an angle, because it was hard to kind of angle the controller and shoot in a diagonal. This game makes it easier by allowing you to hold your position while you're shooting. So as long as you're holding down the fire button, you're able to fire in that direction. So instead of having to hold a button down to hold your position, you just hold the fire button down, and you can strafe. You can strafe anytime you like. So that makes the game a lot more accessible, I think. And I'm doing the Lonely Wolf. Lonely. We did Jacky I did Jackal last time. We'll do Milky this time. Wait. There we go. Milky. I don't know the difference between these characters, by the way. But I remember Jacky having that, again, that strafing ability. We're going to go the jungle route this time, because I chose mountain last time. There are load pauses every time you choose a different route, which is weird. Yeah. This isn't a cartridge, kids. It's a high-powered console. It's far more powerful than the Neo Geo was, but it's still a physical medium. And physical mediums, it's still a DVD with a really slow read time. So cartridges will always have that advantage, I guess. At least they did back in the 90s, early 2000s. Okay, so I shoot with the square button. See, I'm strafing. So I can run in any direction. Whoops. Took a shot right to the face. And as long as I'm holding down the fire button, I can strafe. So watch me go on a diagonal. See? Really easy to shoot on diagonals in this game because your automatic strafing feature. So this shooting on diagonals in this game is way easier than in Mercs or in Super Contra, and I'm very happy about that. I'd say it's even easier than most twin-stick shooters to strafe. Of course, it's not as easy to turn around and shoot, but the ability to run in 8 directions and shoot makes the game a lot easier to deal with. I wonder if the NES version of Smash TV did this. This is keen gear. I dig it. I kind of wish more top-down shooters did this. So it makes this game way more accessible than it would be otherwise for a traditional top-down arcade shooter, because there are like even Commando had this problem. So the auto strafing works wonders, I think. And this game is a lot more fun than Metal Slug, I'll say, because one, the mechanics are far more flexible, because in Metal Slug you couldn't even shoot diagonally. You can only shoot straight up or left or right. And in this game, you can, of course, you have free roaming when you shoot. Let me throw out a grenade here. Whoops! He hit me with a rocket launcher. Go away. I got one of them. Heavy gun. Yes, heavy barrel. Which is another game I probably should mention. That game, I don't remember that game having very intuitive. Well, it was intuitive in the sense that you could always shoot in any direction you wanted, but it was just hard to shoot on diagonals, as I recall. Yeah, I think this might be the first top-down shooter I've ever played that didn't have twin-stick controls. That made it easy to just shoot in all 8 directions with just one joystick. I mean, I would love to know how the I would love to know how the NES version of Smash TV dealt with this. Whoop! I have a grenade. Okay, I'm going to use up the last of my heavy bullets. Yep, there we go. Special attack. So I pressed the triangle button for my grenade, and I took care of him. My normal gun has unlimited ammo, as you can see right there on the bottom left-hand corner of the screen. I think I have 14 grenades there on the far bottom left-hand corner of the screen. And I'm on a time limit, so I gotta keep moving. You know how it is, arcade games. Gotta keep feeding the meter. There we go. I would play an open world game like this. I wonder if there are any open world games like this. Top-down shooters that are open world-y. Was the Contra Adventure like this? It might have been. The Contra Adventure might have been like that. Look out for those. I don't remember these guys being here. First time I played. This is the easy mode, right? Throw grenades at them. Another one. Gotta get close enough so that it hits them. Of course, the flames float in midair, which I find amusing. You throw the grenade and then it just floats in midair like that. But it's a background plate, you know it is. Do what you gotta do. I have not played Bloody Wolf, in case you're wondering, so I'm curious how that game controls. I don't remember that. I don't remember if that game was any good, but it sounded like a really interesting idea for a top-down shooter because you could jump in that game. So I'm curious how it works. Of course, in this game you have the dodge roll. So a lot of good mechanics they got going on here. A rather intuitive control scheme they got. I dig it. Wasn't expecting it. So that makes this game way more fun than Contra. I'll say that right off the bat. Hot take. I can't switch weapons. In other words, I can't choose. I can't swap weapons. That would be a nice feature. Maybe in the sequel. Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing this game. I played it for the first time last night, so this one might be the best. This might be one of the best games on the console if it holds up. Because obviously one of the best non-fighting games in the console, which is way better than Metal Slug. It gives you all the fun of, you know, run and gun shooting, co-op run and gun shooting. You got that life meter on the left-hand side of the screen right there. So again, it's not one-hit kills. You can take a shot and you can do something stupid, take a shot to the face, and you're still alive. I love that. Because it means the game can still be challenging because you want to do better. You want to not take hits to the face like that. Can I switch? Lonely. Let's go team mode this time. So we got Milky. And we'll get Jacky. And I don't know who this other dude is. We'll see how it goes. We can switch players later. We'll see how it goes. Got a bit of slow down here. Is that what that is? Or is it just slow? Naturally slow. Press R1 to switch characters. So that's Jacky. Unlimited ammo. Switching. So we're doing like a Valis 3, Castlevania 3, Ages of Mayhem thing now. You can switch on the fly like in Sengoku. Which again, great feature if these characters are significantly different from each other. Yeah, shoot the medic. Shock and awe, am I right? Y'all aren't wearing helmets either. Well, realism in your Neo Geo. Top-down action shooters, I suppose. Yeah, the game's kind of slow, though. I'll be the first to admit that. Hey, switch care. Whoops! No, stupid. So we all share the same life meter, is that correct? See, I love being able to shoot on a diagonal. This is great. So much easier to shoot diagonally because you have this auto-strafing. And because you have so much unlimited ammo, it means the auto-strafing is a legitimate, you know, traversal mechanic. It's a legitimate movement mechanic. I love it. Did I get some health back there? Switch. Yeah, we all share the same life meter, so whatever. Suck it. Whoop! Did I lose my gun? No, I didn't lose my gun. Switch. So we all share the same guns and the same grenade pool. So we all have 10 grenades. So why would I choose one person over the other then? We all have the same guns, right? Does one person take less damage than the other? I don't know. The game didn't come with a manual, in case you're wondering. So anything that isn't made obvious by the game's prompts, I just won't know anything about. That was a life up. We're running out of time, aren't we? Whoops. Grenade. Wrong button, wrong button. Oh, no grenades. Okay, that's the difference. We used to have different special weapons when we press the Triangle button. This is a homing missile. Good lord, look at me. Whoop. Slight homing. Okay, we're out. Swap. And time keeps moving, so you don't want to switch if you're getting shot at. But unlike Sengoku, it's fast enough so that's not a liability. Whoops! Didn't see that missile barrage coming at me. Whoops, I couldn't squeeze her. I should have dodge rolled out of that. Yeah, I should have dodge rolled out of that. Keep forgetting I have my dodge rolling ability. Whoops! Did I get it? It's flashing red. It must be almost dead. And I'm out of grenades. Okay, this guy has 15 grenades. So we're good. I think he's out. We can't kill him, yeah. He's story important. We can't kill him. Fortunate. So yeah, this game seems legit. So kudos to Super Bunny Hop for what is it, for telling us about this game in his video, his Neo Geo video, which I'll probably link to. Because there's definitely a video you should watch, because it shows him messing around with a bunch of Neo Geo games he got in a Humble Bundle, which I really wish they would do again, but not gonna happen. I mean, I'd pay $15 for, 10 for a dozen Neo Geo games, even if most of them suck. But right now, you can probably, right now I'm just trying to get my hands on, what's it, Sengoku 3. Because that game is, like I said, that game's ridiculously expensive, and it's supposed to be a really interesting brawler, so for $6, it might be worth it. And of course, not having to deal with the DRM is always good. So I chose the jungle route. So I got some of my health back, so that's always good. So yeah, I like that. So it's like having, multiple lives. It's like having 10 lives. So the game's more forgiving than most. Which one am I shooting? So I can shoot in every direction. Okay. But I still have my auto-strafing, so that's good. What if I don't want to shoot my Vulcan? I can switch characters, but we're still carrying the Vulcan, and she doesn't have any more bullets. She doesn't have any more bombs. Yet no more grenades. So I guess we'll use this guy. So we get some more grenades. I might have to switch characters just to... Ow! I might have to switch characters just to get more grenades. Because I can't share... Remember, we're sharing the same grenade pool. So I'm going to have to make this work. It's a really slow bullet coming out of that motorcycle. That crap. Shot right to the chest. Well. Got a heavy gun. Okay, short control burst. See, I'm making it work. Look at me. I kind of wish I could switch weapons, but it doesn't make a difference, so whatever. We're all going to use the heavy gun for a while. But I'll see if I can pick up some more special attack ammo. Okay, I'm going to have to switch. So I'll use up my heavy gun and then switch to the bomb thrower, which is Jacky, I want to say. Blonde dude. A lot of blondes in this game, SNK. What you trying to say? Wait, here we go. I'm going to mix it up a little, just saying. Ow! Okay, switch. Throw bombs. I'll get them. I got to use them all now because I'm about to die, so I'm going to get them all back if I continue. Ow! Dodge roll? Okay, I can't dodge roll, but I can duck. Whoops. Yeah, does ducking work? We're going to find out in a second. You again. So we used up all our heavy barrel. So we're back to the normal gun now. Of course, having the auto fire makes this way more enjoyable than Metal Slug as well. So, yeah. This game needs Metal Slugs to launch as far as I'm concerned. I had a melee attack there, and I took a shot to the face. Maybe let's at least finish stage 2 then. Team battle. So we'll get him, and her. I think it's a her, I don't know. So you do have a melee attack, which is good. Life up. Did I lose 2 lives already? Okay, this dude's really slow. He seems to have a more useful gun, so that helps. Switching. This guy's got a single round. He's slightly faster, so that helps. So who's faster? Not that guy. So I guess we're going to this guy. Dude on the right. So this game's a little slow, and it's a little sluggish, but the control's pretty tight. And it's more flexible than... Ouch! It's more flexible than something like Metal Slug, so that helps. How many, was that 30,000 points just for that melee attack? Let's practice. That was not a melee attack. That's a melee attack. So I got 30k for that melee. Shot the rock. Can't get through those. Crossbow. Yeah, it's basically Rambo. Piercing crossbow attack. Shoots through rocks. And sets enemies ablaze. Pretty amusing. That's Rambo. Was that Rambo 2 or Rambo 3? I think it was Rambo 2. I don't think I've ever seen Rambo 3, by the way. Because I heard it was awful. I'm not even going to pretend Rambo First Blood was supposed to be good, but hey. It was one of the biggest movies of the mid-1980s, so kind of had to see. I saw it on Betamax, so take from that what you will. And of course, that was the movie that spawned the whole Rambo brand. Because, I mean, he was paying attention to First Blood. Yeah, James Cameron, I think, did a treatment on First Blood Part 2. You know, Rambo. Yeah, I know. Spoiler alert, Rambo is basically Road Warrior. It's the sequel to a movie no one saw. I mean, some people have seen First Blood, but you know. And I have seen, I think it was on Ion Television. I saw a clip from the broadcast version of that, the Ion version. They didn't bleep out bad language. They bleeped out the ending of that movie where Stallone goes on a rant about, I think, killing women and children or something. He goes on a rant and, whoops, I'm not dead. Story specific. He goes on a rant at the end of the movie about what happened in Vietnam and what he did and how upset he is about it. And they bleeped it out, man. Let's get my arrow out. That dodge roll. I got 2 of these left. Switch. Whoops. You run over me? This is a close range special attack. Yeah, close range, I think. Yes, close range. Ow. Gotta use my dodge roll. He's almost dead. Yep, he's out. Kill him! Kill him as soon as he wakes up. And he ran away. Because, you know, he's story important. Stage 2 clear. See, this game's alright. I mean, like I said, it's kind of sluggish, but again, you're not as limited by, you know, having the 2D side-scrolling platforming bit, you know, where you couldn't jump that high and you couldn't shoot diagonally. Like I said, having the top-down free roaming thing really works in this game's favor. So I'm going to have to stop the video coming up pretty soon. This is a Nazca game, right? I can't see now, but I'll get to the checkpoint. We'll see how it works. How many stages we got left? So having the different paths seems interesting, too. The jungle route looks the same as the mountain route, though, so I'm curious what was going on. 'Cause I'm pretty sure I did the mountain route first. So hopefully I get a checkpoint. Okay. So we'll come back to this.